Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I'm doing a little bit of a low-buy update and just talking about some of the things I've used in my collection and how I'm doing so far since I have started my low-buy. I will leave linked for you guys the video where I talk about my entire inventory of makeup that I own, like everything, and that's when I started to do this low buy. And the rule I made for myself was that I was not going to make more than 2 makeup purchases per month. I will also leave a link to the video where I talked about everything I bought from January through July. I think July was the only month that I broke my low buy, went over. And in August, September, and October, September, I also broke my low buy. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a more in-depth video of the things I've bought in the past few months. A lot of it's indie brand stuff, so I have added to my collection, but here's where I am overall with the low buy update. So when I first counted my collection, I counted the quantity of everything. I've been trying just to focus on reducing the number quantity-wise of things I have in my collection. And so it seemed easiest for me to just start with like the mini and sample size things I have, just so it felt like I could get the ball rolling and get that quantity down. So for example, I've used up this. This is from Ritual Defeat. It is the Thorn Oil Priming Facial Elixir, but look how tiny it is. It's a sample I had, right? But I have so many items in my collection like this that are like a trial or a sample size. So I've really tried targeting some of those items because it makes me feel like the numbers are going down, and then it's almost like exercising or anything else. Once you see the numbers start to change, it like motivates me to keep going, if that makes sense. So I've used up, again, some of the tinier stuff. This is an eyeshadow primer. A lot of the tiny stuff that I have in my collection I got back when I was getting an Ipsy subscription, and a lot of the stuff in those monthly bags were really tiny. So I'm just going through all of those. Again, another mascara, Ico Rock Out Lash Out mascara from Ipsy. I don't think this is a full size, it's just a mini, but even the minis of stuff, guys, take so long to go through is what I'm finding, let alone the full sizes of things. So I've gotten 2 or 3 less mascaras even since my video where I did a declutter. I'll leave that linked. I think I'm gonna do like maybe my liquid lipsticks next in my declutter series to go through and see what's dried out. Maybe I already did mascaras, and then I think this is the only other sample size one that I've gotten rid of. It's a liquid eyeliner. This is from Ico, the Black Magic Cocoa Edit liquid eyeliner in shade, what is this? Oh, Cocoa, in shade Cocoa. So yeah, I mean, most of the products I've used I didn't dislike. I will say this mascara I really didn't care for. I would not get that again, but everything else I've used up, it's fine. Nothing was wrong with it. The main point of this low buy is that I just have so much makeup now that I'm having issues storing it, and I don't want things to go bad, especially when it comes to things like mascara, liquid lips can dry out, foundations, things like that. So I'm glad the mascara number is down. I wish I could finish a more like complexion products, because I feel like that's an area that I need to use up. But I actually have been using some of the products from, I'll leave linked, the oldest makeup in my collection video that I filmed for you guys. And so I have some complexion products like this where I've like hit pan, or I can see I'm very close to being done. So I'm just trying to stay strong, because even though I don't have empties on those yet, I know it's coming. I can see the progress. It just takes a long time. And I also, when I use stuff up, I really try to use it up completely. So products like this is the Perfect Arch Clear Brow Gel from Femme Couture. I take out the stoppers and I get in there with the applicator and I scrape the sides, right? It really annoys me when influencers post empties, like even on Instagram or someplace, and they're like, it's empty. And you're like, I can see so much product still in there and it just feels wasteful. So I will literally take like this black part right here, you can see on the mascara, tweezers, and take it out so I can get seriously all of the product. I don't want to be wasteful. So yeah, that's like all of the makeup that I've used up since like my last kind of low buy check-in or empties video. I've done pretty good with skincare too. I haven't made a video on my inventory of skincare. I'm willing to. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments, but I think most of you guys are more into the makeup than the skincare. But I am also trying to get rid of some skincare. Like I have quite a bit of skincare too. It seems like when I have things sent to me through like Influencer, it's more skincare than makeup. So like this, for example, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Rescue Solution, that was from Influencer. Honestly, really like this, but I think the full size is like $60 some. It's just so expensive. And I have other like serum-y solution things I need to use. This, if you have rosacea, this is a lifesaver. The Dr. Jart NYX Bare Tiger Grass Serum. There's like a trio of products. When I use too much of my, is it called tretinoin? Whatever the like facial stuff is that is, helps with like texture, that's a prescription. I used too much of it and I like way over dried my face and it was almost like a burn. This stuff is what saved me this line. So if you have rosacea or like super like painful dry skin, basically, this stuff could save you. And then I also used up this Generic Value Products Anti-Aging Contouring Cream. This stuff pilled terribly on my face, but I did use it to mix with my tretinoid because I do need to like dilute it with a moisturizer. It's too strong for me, I have found, on its own. Hence the facial like redness and burning and stuff I was talking about. So this was bad. I wouldn't buy it again, but just trying to go through stuff. Also feel like I get sent a lot of hair products through Influencer. These were two I got sent from Viviscal. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This was great though. The thickening shampoo and strengthening conditioner. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. And this did make it really strong and healthy. This is at Ulta. I'm thinking about getting it again with Ulta points, but like I said, I get sent so much shampoo and conditioner. I feel like that I haven't actually bought shampoo or conditioner in a while, and I have like 2 bottles that are another brand that I've gotten that I need to use first. So sometime when I come back around, these are great if you're looking for something for fine hair, you have flyaways, but you don't want your hair to be weighed down. And I've been hoarding the native deodorant, so I'm kind of trying to get down to having less of these. I think I have 4 sticks right now. I kind of buy them in bulk for a cheaper price, but if you're ever looking for natural deodorant, I still recommend these. I've talked about them before on my channel. So in my low buy makeup wise, circling back here, my main problem area is eyeshadow. Obviously there's no eyeshadow palettes here. Who uses up an entire eyeshadow palette, right? I'm actually like getting kind of close with this little tiny one from Ulta Beauty because I've used almost every pan. I have a little bit left in this one of like a highlightery shade that I've been using. And then that's gonna be so fun to have this to share with you guys that I completely used up an eyeshadow palette. Crazy. But same thing, like I don't have any bronzers or blushes because it just takes so long, but I'm making progress, you guys. Like this is an update for you, right? The fact that there's this much pan, we're making progress. I definitely am, but it's slow. It just is. So if you're on a low buy, just don't get discouraged. Like keep going. And I would say like what I'm doing, try to use maybe smaller sizes to make you feel like, okay, I am using up something, right? To get, because even if you have like a bunch of tiny things, right? This was in my oldest products video. I'm trying to use this up, using tiny things up, right? Here's a little Tarte concealer that was from an Ipsy. There's at least less like tiny things all over the place. And then I'm hoping once the quantity gets down, then I can focus on some of my bigger, more full-size items. Because I think I would rather have like a few full-size items in my collection than now when it's like however many mascaras I just said in that video. I think it was like 20 or 20 something. Like that's just way too many. So that's where I'm at with the low buy. I'm really struggling with what I want to do for next month because I know all the Black Friday sales are going to be happening, and I told myself like, okay, I'm going to be good all year and do 2 a month, and then I'll be maybe a little more lenient in November with the Black Friday sales. but I did already break my low buy in July and September by going over. So I'm like, okay, I really probably shouldn't buy stuff for Black Friday because I wasn't good every month this year anyway. And nobody needs, right? We don't need this stuff to begin with. It's just a want. So I think the only thing so far that I'm really tempted by in the Black Friday sales is the Oden's Eye Christmas palettes. I literally just talked about them. I'll leave it linked in my last palette ranking, how I skipped them and I didn't get them and I felt like it wasn't the best release and all of that, but they are re-releasing those palettes this year, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking about it, because even though I was annoyed with like the misspellings and just like the low stock they seem to have before they sell out and some of the things about that launch, I do like that they're bringing it back and listening to people, so that's good, I feel like, for customer feedback, and maybe they fixed some of that stuff this time around. I'm not sure. Let me know, are you gonna get the new Oden's Eye palettes? Because they're bringing back the Christmas ones from last year, plus 2 new ones. I need to play with the new Angelica collab more, just because I also am like, I feel like their formula is getting better, I will say, even though I ranked their original Hello palette higher than the newer, spookier ones. But now I'm just getting all long and rambly on you, so I'm going to go ahead and close out the video before I just go on too long. Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end. I appreciate you watching so much. Can't wait to talk to you in the comments and hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!